It's 7 a.m. in the morning, and my mom has just walked into my room to wake me up for another terrible weekend. My mom's such a bitch. I completely disregard everything my mother says to me, and I stay in bed for 30 minutes, rolling around, thinking about what a shit day I'm gonna have. When I finally get out of bed, I have a warm, long shower. I always make sure to scrub my body with a sponge drenched in Cetaphil soap, never forgetting to scrub in between my ass cheeks. Then I apply shampoo to my hair, just any regular shampoo that my bitch mother has bought for me. Once I'm out of the shower, I dry my body vigorously, and then I apply benzoic peroxide to my face. Benzoic peroxide is a pimple cream that my mother bought. She says it works, but I'm failing to see the results so far. My mother's such a bitch. Once I've dried myself and applied my pimple cream, I put on my clothes. I start with my Bonds underwear, a dark color in the winter because it keeps the heat in, and light in the summer, or else my balls sweat too much. After that, I put on my jeans. I'm not fussed about the brand, as long as it makes my dick look bigger. Afterwards, I put on my shirt, normally a brightly colored shirt, so that people think I'm happy. But really, I'm not. After that, I put on my socks, usually darkly colored woolen socks, so that my feet don't get too cold. I've tried wearing nylon ones, but I find that they make my feet sweat too much, and that makes them smell. Here we go. Another shit day. Then I go downstairs. I always try to eat 10 Wheat Bix, because I'm trying to bulk up. But I never make it past 8. After I've eaten, I normally have an unnecessary argument with my mother, because she's a selfish bitch.
What do you mean I can't go to Nord? What? When did I say that? Oh my, you are such a bitch!
During the day, I'll kick a soccer ball with my friends. They're not really my friends. I just hang out with them, so I don't look like a total loser. We bitch about people at school, even the people we like, because deep down, we don't really like them. Maybe after that, we'll have conversations about things we don't quite understand, such as politics and foreign poverty. I'm never myself around my friends. I just pretend to do things that I haven't and be someone that I'm not, so that I don't look like a total fucking loser. Friendship is nothing but a competition as to who can be the most arrogant. The biggest asshole is the alpha male. After I finish playing a bit of soccer with my friends, we go inside and eat crackers. The crackers are dry, and they taste like shit, but they're nowhere near as bad as my mother's cooking. She's such a bitch. After we finish eating, I say goodbye to my friends as they leave my house. You'd think I'd be sad that they're leaving, but really, I'm quite happy, because I don't really like them. In fact, I hate them. Once I finally have some time to myself, I go down into my basement and work out for an hour. I'm very self-conscious about my fitness, and that's why I usually work out twice a day. I start with my deltoids and work my way down. I always wonder why I don't look better than I should. My mother just tells me that I'm a late bloomer. She's such a bitch, because I know that's not true. I know it's just because I have shit genetics, and no matter how hard I try, I'll never be better than those top shit footy players at school. And I guess that's why I take protein shakes. So I just feel like something's working for me, when deep down, I know it's not. After my workout, my protein shake, and my post-workout shower, I have a shit dinner that my mother cooked for me. I never eat with the rest of my family, because they usually finish eating by the time I'm halfway through with my workout in the basement. And I hate them.
Oh, Mom! Mom! This food tastes like shit! I hate it! Mom, can you hear me? You're such a bitch!
It's not all that bad eating alone, but the worst part is that I never get the opportunity to tell my mother how shit her cooking is. I usually just leave a note on her bed before I go to sleep, saying that I hate her. I sometimes wonder when she might kill herself. To be honest, I wouldn't mind if she did. In fact, I'd be quite happy about it. After I've written a note, I usually have my nightly epiphany, which is that I'm a terrible son, my school grades are shit, I'm unfit, and I have no social life. I tend to spend these minutes crying in front of the mirror, praying that I'll be a better boy. But God doesn't answer my prayers. He never has. God's such a bitch. I've contemplated suicide on several occasions. Whether it was gently holding a large kitchen knife against my torso, or standing to the side of incoming traffic and pondering as to whether I should jump in front of one of the cars. But I never do. Probably because I'm just too much of a pussy like everyone else. The only time of day where my mind is nearly completely at peace is when I lie in my bed at night, thinking about all the things that I've done wrong, and all the things that I'm going to do wrong in the future. In the minutes before my sleep, there's a small surge of what could be happiness. But how could I possibly know? It's been nearly 3 years since I last had an honest smile.
Mom, could you open the dishwasher for me, please?
Mom, I'm in the middle of something here. Why do you have to be such a bitch all the time?